start last night. I was like, oh, what's going to happen next, right? Like, I mean, what were your thoughts when they told you you were going to get the start?
I mean, I was excited. I found out not much before you found out, so kind of had the same reaction. I wasn't really expecting to go be the starting pitcher, but just went out there and kind of did what I could do.
Yeah, they gave you a pitch count, and that kind of settled you down.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going an extended outing, just 2 or 3 innings most likely, and just go in there and compete.
What do you want your role to be, I guess? Like, kind of what it is? Do you want it to expand? You know, obviously you want to do whatever you can for your team, but where do you feel comfortable right now, I guess, as you guys push towards the end of the season?
I mean, we have a lot of guys that can do a lot of different things as far as, pitching goes. And, I mean, if I'm a starting pitcher, going in, or if I'm a reliever, a long relief, closing, whatever I got to do to help us win, yeah. I mean, we have a lot of different weapons that I think they're starting to put a lot more pieces of the puzzle together and figuring things out as far as, like, the bullpen goes and figuring out roles for guys. So whatever they slide me in is going to be fine.
Just, I guess in terms of your mindset, when did things change, I guess, from, okay, I'm going to be competing for one of these infield spots, of, okay, now I have to really start ramping up as a pitcher? When did you guys kind of settle on that, and just what was that process like, I guess?
I mean, I didn't really start throwing bullpens or anything until, like, right before the season started, and I didn't really know how much it was going to be as far as throwing until they kind of threw me out there for the first time, and I had a good first outing. And then, Coach Jay came and talked to me. He was like, hey, Gavin Guidry is having a big year for us so far. So JT's having a big year for us, and can never have too many arms. So we're going to start getting the pitching thing going, focus on your arm health, focus on that. And we can circle back to position player, whenever that comes, but we need you on the mound. So really since then, since my first outing, we've been locked in on getting my arm in the best shape possible.
So are you at all focusing on position players practicing, or no?
I mean, it's still there. I won't be in the infield or getting really in the at-bats for the rest of the year probably, but like I'm not completely PO'd or anything. Like I'll be going off in the summer, playing a position and getting at-bats and, hopefully competing for a spot in the infield next year.
PO pissed off?
No, pitcher only.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, are you cool with that? Like, are you not PO'd, on the other one? Or like, can you see yourself having a future as a pitcher? I mean, like, exclusively?
I mean, if that's what everyone feels like that'd be the best thing for me, I just love competing. I love playing baseball. I love going out there and playing with these guys. So whether that's as a hitter and a shortstop or as a pitcher, I'm just going to go out there and have fun, compete, and help us win.
You've seen the fire from you on the mound, I guess, already. Just what is that like being a freshman coming into this team, that's got so many dudes on it already? Not that you need to, assert yourself, but certainly you want to contribute, you want to be a part of it.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we have dudes up and down the lineup, freshman, sophomore. We have a bunch of really, really good players. And I'd say the first, like, big outing for me was against South Carolina, where it was, like, kind of, like, almost make a statement of what I can do. I felt like that was, like, kind of like the first time that I got to show everyone what I could do and, the coaches and the players, and that I was going to help us win games this year and big games, and hopefully help us win a national championship. So, yeah, I mean, it's fun going out there and competing with them and kind of just showing what I can do and help us win games.
I know this is looking into the future here, but just for you, I mean, like, this is probably the longest you've ever gone without, like, taking ground balls and taking at-bats. Just how confident are you in your infield ability, your batting ability to be able to really pick that up again this summer when you get back to playing position work?
Yeah, I mean, we have the best coaches in the country, I think, right? So best hitting coaches especially. Coach Jay and Chief are really good working with hitters. So I don't think it'd be that big of a deal as far as picking it up, getting back going out there this summer, getting as many at-bats as possible, and just getting acclimated to seeing pitching again, and then coming out in the fall and, getting my body moving back right where I need to get it to be, and then leading into fall ball and competing against our pitching, and then hopefully get ready for the season.
What's it been like for you, just playing high school ball last year, and now you're at the tops in the country, being in the SEC, like you said, going at South Carolina? Has your skills translated as much as you thought they were? Has it been harder for you to kind of get to where you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Jay always talks to us about it. Is baseball? The game of baseball never changes from, coach pitch and kid pitch all the way up to the big leagues. The game of baseball is still the exact same game. It's just that people change. So, the game's a little bit faster. Everyone's a little stronger, a little quicker, a little more mature, and things like that. So, I mean, you just got to take the leap with everybody else. You got to grow up. You got to come in. You got to get your body ready to play at this level. And so that's what I felt like I did in the fall. I tried to get myself mentally ready to play at the college level and get my body more physical and stronger and ready to play at this level.
I know we talked about this a little bit earlier. It's a big difference from starting and coming into a big spot in South Carolina like you did. Do you prefer one or the other?
I mean, I love closing games. Me and Paul Skeens talk about it all the time because he was a closer at Air Force his freshman year a little bit. And when you get put in a game late in the game with like the game on the line, there's a big different kind of like adrenaline rush and a little different blood flow going than as a starting pitcher. So, I mean, they're both fun. It's just a different situation, I guess. One of them is you have an opportunity to like completely dominate a game and take a game over, and then the other one is just coming in and like being a dog and just shutting the game down. So, I mean, it's a little different situation, but I mean, I love them both.
Being from Lake Charles, what does it mean to you to be here, at LSU and have the Tigers where they are contending?
Yeah, I mean, LSU baseball was like my dream school to come play here. So being here is, I mean, amazing, especially being on top of college baseball again. The past couple of years, we've been more of like a middle line SEC baseball program, and then just coming in here and, going out there and competing with the top teams in the country and, being one of the top teams in the country is really, really cool.
How much did Barb help you prepare to be in this type of situations, not only at Alec Stadium, but also in South Carolina and Ole Miss?
I would say the biggest thing is that when I played in high school at Barb, we had a target on our back at every game, just like it is here. It's a different level of baseball for sure, but it was still kind of the thing. At LSU, we're getting everyone's best game. Whether it's Nichols or if it's South Carolina, everyone's coming out and they're going to play their best game against us. And so, I guess just in high school, it's kind of the same thing. We knew we had to show up every day and bring our best game, and we had to play our best game in order to win because that's what we were going to get from the other team. So it's kind of the same thing here. If we show up to the field not ready to play, something might sneak up on us.
Have you had any conversations with your coaches at Barb, especially since your emergence here over the past few months?
Yeah, I mean, they're super excited, obviously. I'm super close with all the coaches over there. I spent 4 years competing, in the fire with them. So I've been super close with all of them since I got there. And, they're just, proud of what I was going to do here and just excited that I'm getting opportunities that I'm getting as a freshman.
Having that target, as you said, is different from the last couple of years coming down the stretch of the season. You're worried about can you host a regional, or you could be in the tournament. I mean, you guys are pretty much a national seed. I mean, you have to aspire to bigger things now. How has that been different? How have you all adjusted to that?
I mean, we don't really try to make it any bigger than it really is. We show up to the field and play baseball. We're worried about winning the game today, not worried about a regional or a super regional or if we're going to host or not host, this and that. We know how good we are, and if we just stay focused on what we're doing in the moment, that everything's going to take care of itself.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Good